Hey, what's up, Eagle Falcon here. And, well, new patch day. We have sub-patch 7.38 for Final Fantasy XIV. Not a whole lot in here. In fact, we knew everything that was going to be in here, whether we realized that actually was going to legitimately be it. There's no surprises here. So let's just quickly go through it, all right? First off, this poster, it's being added. You can acquire it through the Evilise raids. I believe it actually says down here. There you go. A reward has been added to the shared treasure coffers that appear upon completion of Royal City Rabanastre, the Rodorian Lighthouse, and Oberon Monastery. So all the Evilise raids, the shared treasure coffer can drop a poster. Might be guaranteed, might not be. I don't know. But it's there. Next up, Savage Lockout's been removed. Hallelujah. No more having to hunt down for a taxi for us people who have not been having good luck in PF. Sigh. This means that you can go ahead and engage in any of the 4 cruiserweight Savage fights. You do not need to do them in order. There is no longer any concern of whether you have cleared or not it taken away from treasure coffers and loot. The weekly restriction has been removed. You can do it as much as you want. That is all in effect. You can go ahead and just do it as you please. In addition, you can trade in an Ordell coin and a Montiant coin for, I already forgot what it's called. Do they actually say what it's called? Overcharged Esther? Is that actually I think that actually is the name of it. But yeah, you can now turn into coins for Overcharged Esther. This upgrades your 750 tome weapon to a 760 tome weapon, if for some reason you haven't gotten your relic up that high yet. So that is out there now. Reward added to the Royal City Rabanastre, and we already went over that. New items been added. Guess what? The poster's the only thing that's been added. And then some resolved issues. That's literally it. They told us during the live letter, it's going to be poster and weekly lockouts removed. Turns out they weren't kidding. So that really is it. But you know, you can't really talk about 14 right now without talking about what's going on right now. Because right now, the game is frustrating to play just because of the massive amounts of DDoSes. We have been going through disconnects 3 to 4 times a day now, just due to DDoSes. It is getting aggravating to a lot of people. And it's causing people to just stop playing. Here's what I'll say about this. No, there isn't some magical switch Square can just flip to just make the DDoSes stop. DDoSing defense is very difficult because the DDoSer's goal is to go ahead and flood the server, make it inoperable. Square is doing something because the server comes back up. They go ahead and try one sort of attack vector. Square comes in to block it. They try a different one. Square comes in to block it. And every single time they try an attack vector that does get by a defense that wasn't plugged already, you get a DC. This has been going on and on. And in fact, we have not gotten the message yet saying that they have recovered from the DDoS attack. So even the internal staff is convinced, no, these are still going on. The only way this is going to end is you're not going to, the way I describe it, you're just like, oh, just block every way of attack revenue. The only way to block every way a DDoS can attack you is to disconnect the server. That's not an option for Final Fantasy XIV, because then that means there's no game. The only answer that Square has and Final Fantasy XIV is to find the attackers and then go pursue legal action. because the DDoSers are committing crimes. And they can, in fact, be extradited to Japan and be charged for said crimes. That is most likely what will end up happening. So, like, these DDoS attacks, yeah, they're annoying. Yeah, they're hard to track. Yeah, they're hard to defend against. It's still a crime. And quite frankly, the people who are doing this right now, they are kind of fucked. Because no matter how many proxies they hide behind, no matter how much they try to prevent themselves from being discovered, they are eventually going to be found. It is inevitable. The rest of us, all we can do is just be patient. Now, let's look at a calendar real quick. Assuming I know how to bring one up. I apparently don't know how to bring up a calendar. We're just going to go here. This one, I guess. Okay, you all suck. Is there really not a calendar app built into Windows 11? There has to be. Apparently there isn't. In any case, we already know how the next patch is going to go, right? We know 7.4 is going to come out December 16th. Savage is going to come out January 6th. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. Next week, Monday or Tuesday, we're going to see the Moogle Tome events come into play. And you're going to have 4 weeks to go ahead and do that. So we know that's going to be coming. That 7.4 on December 16th is going to be a big patch. You're going to be seeing the extreme trial. You're going to get your next dose of story. You're going to get your next trial. You're going to get your next dungeon. You are going to get your normal mode raids. You are going to get your update to the glamour system. You might get your relic weapon step, but that seemed no, you're not. I think they're going to save the relic weapon step this time for 7.45. But we'll see. Cosmic will be a little bit later. The updates to Occult Crescent will be a bit later. Hildebrand will be a bit later. But all in all, I mean, you've got a pretty big patch coming in just 5 weeks. So, I mean, enjoy what you can. But for now, you got a Moogle Tome event to look forward to, and I'd recommend grabbing some mats. Maps. Not mats. And hopefully I can go ahead and get a Hades Quiver if it turns out to be there. But in any case, that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Pretty short. Probably not even worth me in a video. You can go ahead and say I'm just farming video, whatever, down below. Whatever. Don't care. Take care.